Hey Fab fam, it's Vinny B with Dead on Board Gaming, and I'm here with another Flesh and Blood discussion video. And today we're going to tackle the hot topic of the price of Monarch Pre-Order and how it's going to kill the game. Let's go. So I hear a lot of people talking about the price of first edition Monarch Pre-Orders is driving everyone away from the game. Yes, there are probably people leaving the game for this reason, but it's not warranted. Legend Story Studios moved their release date by a month just to squeeze the dates of Unlimited and First Edition to make it so players weren't going to suffer from this. So everybody that's actually complaining about this, again, I think are more just people that didn't get in on the collector thing at a good price. And I'm not even saying you can't get a good price. You just got to catch the pre-orders before everyone else. Everyone's looking for them. This is a hot product. This is probably the last one that's going to have these weird print run issues, because I believe they'll fix it for Kingdoms. They see what's going on, and they were able to take a half a step by moving it a month back. They couldn't make the full move because it would be like a 5 or 6 month gap between Crucible and Monarch, and that's so long. Like, I think that's detrimental in the same way that you think that these prices are detrimental. I do know some people don't believe that these should be for the collectors and Unlimited should be for the players, but that's just kind of the way it is. It's always going to be that way. Even if you release them on the exact same day, the collectors are going to make the price of the first editions more money. It's the model. Like, this is crafted by Legend Stories. Like, whether you like it or not, the game's supposed to have collectability. They've sat back and have watched, Magic and other collectible games and have learned from mistakes and learned from successes. Having value in these cards is important. Making the game cheap and accessible is important. They're doing both of those things, and they're not only are they doing both of those things, they're doing it out of the gate. This was already the plan. They just had to do the plan a little faster than I think they planned. So what they did was they took the half step. I believe Kingdoms will have the full step, but don't punish or throw away such a good game or hurt the growth of this game just because of this one set in this one hiccup of the timeline. This game's fantastic. If this is pushing you away from the game, I don't think you've played the game. To be 100% honest, I don't think you've actually sat and played this game. Again, I think the people really complaining about the price of that, especially within 3 weeks you can get it. And the people buying the first editions are cracking these boxes. There's channels and groups dedicated to cracking sealed product of this stuff. The cards are getting open. They're hitting the secondary market. Yes, the cold foils are expensive, but again, you can get the same copy for, less. That was a terrible way to put it, sorry. But for less, you can get the same copy. And then, as it progresses down the line, because now we're outside of the hype of Arcane and Welcome to Wraith Unlimited, that was getting cracked left and right. The price of the cards are all cheap except for the legendaries. And if I hadn't said it in this version of the video, I've overpaid for every single one of my legendaries because of when I wanted to get in. They're going to continue to go down. There's still another year of Unlimited being print with all this stuff. So again, this is a hiccup. Don't punish the company and don't punish the game. Sit down, play the game, realize why people are into this game. There's a reason you're being priced out. There's a reason people are buying this stuff up and believe in it. Believe me, people aren't trying to spend $200, $300, $400, $500 for Crucible unless they believe the game's good and the collectability of it. And everything's starting to stabilize, so you can get most of these cards. All the rares are like $1 or $2. You know what I mean? Some of the Majestics are, a little more higher, but you're still getting them for 20 or less. I mean, this is a card game. Card games cost money. It is what it is, but like, the secondary market's starting to stabilize. The Unlimited is an affordable way to play this game. Again, I know some people don't think that First Edition should be for collectors, but what else is First Edition for? And again, having a secondary market with such good numbers is nothing but a positive for this game. If you are thinking about letting this price you out, please pick up the game, play the game, realize that you can play that game for cheap, and then look for your opportunities to get in. It's just like any other game. You can get into these during during the lulls. When Crucible first came out, I sold cold foils for $20 because it was the market when I looked at it. Again, that was my fault. I didn't pay attention, but every one of those cards are $100+ now. They're going to be out there for a minute. People are going to sell when they shouldn't sell. It's going to happen. They're going to replace their boxes. That's what I was doing. I was selling this stuff. I'm so used to the Magic thing. It took me a minute to like realize that these things are like literally going to jump at some point, but not everyone knows that, and all these people are getting into it now. So look for your opportunities. Keep looking for pre-releases, because I know some people are waiting for closer. I know some local places are doing what local stores should do, and they're selling it for what it should be, and they're doing it to their local player base. There's also, there's a bunch of stores on here that were selling it for the price it should be, because they know, grow the game, you'll make the money. There's singles to be sold. There's things like that. These boxes are a blast to open, so for the first couple months, people are going to be cracking. It doesn't matter if it's first edition or Unlimited, because Unlimited still has $600 cards in it. They're fun to open. There's good cards. Everything has value. So anyways, that's what I think about it. I just wanted to take a minute and kind of rant about it, because I just think it's crazy to say that I'm walking away from this game because I can't afford the collectible piece. Then were you ever going to be in it for the game? You're just in it for the money anyways, right? Like, I love this game because I picked it up. Full transparency, I'm in a little bit on the first edition market. I'm not anything crazy. I got a couple boxes that I'm pretty much locked into. Nothing crazy, guys. It is what it is. I'm going to buy Unlimited, and I'm going to make my decks. I'm going to collect a little bit. I might be able to hold a couple closed boxes. But, again, just look for it. I found it when it was early, and it happened. It's going to happen again. The minute it gets released, you got to make that decision. If you're going to be behind on the decision, you can't be mad at the company that you didn't make the decision quick enough. Again, I know that'll probably piss off a lot of people. It is what it is. Let me know. Go ahead, tell me off. Tell me what you guys think. I thank you guys. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week. Adios.